Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Nice. Probably, let's be real. It wasn't the most aggressive burp.
Come on, baby.
Claire?
Under the rig.
Hey, Claire. Hell of a machine.
You know your shit and you've got good taste. Meat beast. My pride and joy. Beer in the fridge if you want me.
Thanks. So what's this about?
Need a driver. Thought you might do.
A driver, huh? You as my navigator?
Not exactly. This kind of racing involves drivers and gunners.
So, you a turret guru or a driver's ed dropout?
I'm more an engine tuner. Good at it too. And I shoot, but I'm no rally racer. I trust you're capable behind the wheel?
This won't be your first time out, will it?
Don't worry, I've done my fair share of rounds.
And your last driver, they quit?
In a way, died in a race a year back.
Sorry. Sure, Claire. I'll be your driver.
Okay, we got 4 races. First one's in City Center. That'll be followed by the Badlands and Santo, then Watson to finish.
There a carrot we're chasing after?
First place gets a payout. That happens, we split it 50-50. Sound fair?
Got goosebumps already. If I'm driving, why not use my wheels?
Think it's got what it takes? This isn't just about speed. It's a gauntlet of twisted steel.
Now rest easy. I don't drive a soapbox.
You're pooping?
Your car, mine. You'll be on the pedals. You decide.
When do we start?
There's a qualifying ladder. You need to climb it to reach the finals.
How high?
Top 3 in at least 2 rallies gets our ticket stamp. Let's meet in City Center. I'll snap you the specifics. Hear the roar of over-tuned monsters? That's the place.
See you there.
Why'd you get yelled at?
Job just came in, Pete. You're gonna break into the Cytec factory and steal some designs belonging to a certain Rihanna Kumar. Surprise, surprise, the client's Kumar herself. Guessing you'll need to wrap your head around this one, so be sure to scan the deeds.
Why are you so mean? I'm just trying to work. Some walkies? Right. Yeah. No, she doesn't have the clown makeup on. It's not enough for me. Are you gonna be juggling? Because I need to know this too. Ooh, that's hot. Literally. Sounds like a fucking badass harmonica. Start twirling them legs, lady. I want to listen. This is how it feels when Courtney bends her knees. Stimulate your seminises. taco taco, un burrito, taco taco, chorizo, señorita. Fuck all the promises, if your taco flavor kisses. Na 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 na. Game of Thronesy, Star Warsy, Final Fantasy. You. See, but you know what? Also, historically, though, back then in that time, it wasn't really weird. But it's fucking gross.
No, I mean, even then, Tyrion always jokes about him being a sister brother. Like, I swear to God, they don't consider it the normal. Like, maybe back, I know it's way yeah.
I feel like anyone in that, like, world, though, like, would be like, really? Out of any woman you could have gone out and done something with, you chose your sister? Like, at that point, it's just a choice. Like, not a choice.
You know, it's after gigs like this, I think to myself, shit, am I glad I got paid. Keep up the pre-work. Closing the gig.
Character had the whites or whatever the fuck zombies, White Walkers on them. Like,
I agree.
it's just such a Hollywood ending, like that episode.
But you know, I guess. Yeah, this is carry on, then there's the battle of phase one when shit stops, and then there's the White Walker battle, and then into the
Could you imagine?
honestly,
And then I attack them to destroy him. Wow, thought out,
Attention NCPD subcoms. Suspected organized crime activity reported on Hargreave Street. APB out for Darius Miles, wanted for murder. Herb belongs to 6th Street Gang and leads one of its drug manufacturing rings. The city has promised a reward for terminating the threat from Miles and his drug cell.
For the comics, the writer, he had the idea that when they get to, like, their final city where they escape or whatever, it's just a panel where it's go, yeah, guys, we did it, we found the place we didn't stay in, somewhere we're gonna build and stuff, and then, like, as the panel gets wider, it's just a bunch of, like, vines and trees growing in the area and walkers around it, meaning that they all possess and, like, if they didn't get through, they would they kick them, kill everyone, and then the panel goes out from the space where it comes in.
What time's that at? Like, not even for, like, you haven't had to go in and save anyone? Like, you haven't had to go in the pool for any reason? Like, mm.
Come to what? No! No way in hell! No. You better call someone else. Oh, it's too far. What? Something wrong with your voice. And you're calling me in a state like that? No! What? I said no! Come to what? No! No way in hell! No. You better call someone else. Huh?
What in the hell is going on?
Hey, you! Let me show you how it's done!
Put some heart into it! We don't play nice with traitors!
Sterling.
She likes the party.
So, did you ever talk to Silver guy?
Yeah.
Look.
Wait, did I even spoke with him? How do you know who Silver is? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You
No,
made
she's not a
Tony
secret. I
join.
was just surprised.
You made Tony join, and you're like, tell Silver I want to talk. Snow is mine.
Oh, I didn't even know you were, I guess, an admin in the party then. Okay, yeah, so I did talk to her eventually, because I kind of forgot to join the one party she invited me to, so then eventually she did.
Dark told me he has a bunch of shit. He said something about blood to me. Yeah, he was talking about demon's blood, and he has a full chest of it. And now if he wants it back, he can have it back.
Yeah, so I didn't know. Yeah, I kind of thought you did. No. I chatted with Ruben, you don't have the same voice though. You don't like talk the same way. You almost got it done. I didn't even know you were in the party.
America.
So, in the other group being food control, there's 16 people in Smart.
What is he doing? I knew he was gone. Holy shit.
How old do you
Okay.
think he was?
How old does he think he
I thought
was?
he was maybe like 17, but yeah.
So
I don't sound old.
he likes to think he sounds like he's like in his 20s and thinks he can pull girls. Uh-oh, we have a fucking
He's a
cop.
teenager. I was going, he sounds like 17, 18. Sounds like young 18.
What 16-year-old would, like, I'm surprised he wasn't, like, super into that, like, being as young as he is, being like, oh, fuck yeah. Butt sex. He says he's a giver. He says he's a giver, but I feel like if he loves his boyfriend as much as he says he does, he probably receives, he just doesn't want to admit it. I find it hilarious that he became gay out of the blue. Like, he used to shit all over me and Ghost just for being bisexual. Like, Poopy, and he used to rag the fuck on. He used to roast his gay brother. He'd be like, hey look, it's my gay brother. Yeah, it's just yeah, he was mean to his brother. Yeah, I feel like if he was mean, I hope his brother would say something like, "Don't make me punch you in your cock holster," because that'd be really funny.
It's me, V. I got your data bank.
No,
Xander?
just a cock holster, aka his mouth.
What does it look like?
Come on. Don't, like, leaving the door open.
Still worried about the scat.
The scavengers? No, I'm worried about... no, it doesn't matter. You bring the data bank?
Nice place you got here. Tasteful.
Thanks.
If it's not the scabs you're worried about, then who?
Look, I didn't pay you to come here and ask...
Hey, you mentioned it. Besides, I saved your life. That isn't worth anything?
It was worth whatever you got paid. Don't pretend I wasn't just another small-time job for you. Now, did you bring the data bank?
Here. Don't worry. It's completely intact.
When someone tells me not to worry, it usually means they're hiding something. You wouldn't happen to have seen what's inside, would you?
And ruin my cred? For what? A few bytes of data?
Funny you should say that. Because not long ago, the databank's GPS sig suddenly went online. Which can only mean one thing. Someone booted it up and used it.
Give me something to work with here.
Beats me. Who knows? Maybe the scabs managed to take a little peek before I came along.
The scabs. Sure. Here, you can go now.
Now wait a sec, we agreed on more.
Oh, really? I guess the scabs must have taken a peek at my bank account before you got here. We're done. Now leave.
remember when she first joined the party, her voice, I did think it was a little bit annoying at the very first. But I do it now.
Yeah, obviously, if you wanted to. No, I don't think it did. It never did.
I mean, it did for Poopy, but nah, you're right, you're right.
Yeah, gotta ring BG out too for you, Poopy. Gotta throw some zingers at BG too.
The zingers like chicken sandwiches. And something with a little bit of kick.
Come on. Don't, like, leaving the door open.
Still worried about the scavs? My, friend told me your memory...
It's a spicy chicken burger.
The scavengers? No, I'm worried about...
You
no,
should.
It doesn't matter. You bring the data bank?
Nice place you got here. Tasty.
Is that something with onion rings
It's not
and
the scavs we're worried
hamburger
about, the
sauce?
Look, I didn't pay you to come here and ask me personal questions.
So you mean just
you
any
mentioned it.
Western
Besides, I saved
themed
your
burger
life.
that any restaurant
worth
comes out
anything.
with?
It was worth whatever you got paid.
They're called...
Don't pretend I wasn't just another small-time job for you. Now,
Yeah, I've had a burger with like onion rings on it. I've also had one with like deep fried onion rings, like the curly ones. Yeah.
Don't worry, it's completely intact.
when someone tells me not to worry, it usually means they're hiding something. You wouldn't happen to have seen what's inside, would you?
All right, you got me. I looked inside. I know everything.
That's what I thought. So what's your next move?
To congratulate you, of course. Anyone who hacks Night Corp has earned my respect.
Oh. Well, thank you. You know, if they end up going through with it, then...
The net'll become even more dangerous. You were worried they'd find out about you.
Exactly.
Wow, someone got her.
Night Corp secured up the ass. Can't just upload the
Who's
blackout and fire shit.
all of us?
You must have whipped up
Because
some angry
like
demons.
that's a big and
Yeah.
like
Leviathan. Even Cerberus isn't enough if you want to punch through that kind of corpo ice.
Using
'Cause,
AGI
like,
to
that's-
condition workers' minds. That's some supervillain shit right there.
see,
Not
but
just
like how
workers.
often?
Anyone.
My
That's
big thing
very
is like if
You've
I'm
been
gonna
a
be
big
playing
help.
GTA,
Here,
I'm not just
I threw in
gonna
a little
wanna
extra
do
for
that
fellow
stuff though. Like I'm
It's
gonna
good to be
wanna
reminded
do
I'm not in this
everything. And
fight
how
alone.
long are we gonna actually
Thanks.
play GTA for?
Good seeing you.
And I know not everybody is gonna. Well, my big thing is when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, when I play Grand Theft Auto, me, Grape, and Perp go and do everything else other than just playlists. And that's the thing. And like when it's come, no, but like if there's only gonna be two of us at a time doing it, because Perp probably won't download it. So if me and Grape want to do that stuff, we're gonna have to beg one of you guys to do it. And you guys aren't really into that stuff. No, but it comes down to like just a more of like a consistency thing. Because like I know you don't enjoy doing it, so like I'm not gonna want to bug you to do it. And Kyle doesn't really like. Who knows what would happen if Kyle was to partake? But I know he would. You know what I mean? Like it just comes down to there's not enough for interest by both parties upon everything for me to see the value in me doing it. Otherwise, it'd be perfectly fine. It's also way too fucking... It's still a huge amount of game for me to download to play when everybody else is down.
Stole the win. Let's go. We did CK. Being a girl or a guy on GTA. That's how you really know.
We showed 2 days ago.
2K's a girl.
But police dresses, like, me could go to the store, I could go to the store. 2K doesn't do any of that shit.
That you know of.
We are anything can be wanted by anybody, huh?
Remember when you told 2K that... Remember when you told 2K that
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Now that I'm on Facebook again and I see his picture, I completely understand why you guys said that. And every time I see his picture, I laugh because he does look like an egg. Like, yeah, he takes his picture with his camera down by his cock and balls. So, like, we look at the bottom of his chin and his face, and he looks like an egg. There's... I don't think you guys can come to Canada. Because we're still on lockdown. Yeah, see, like, you can't just come into Canada just for shits and giggles. Not right now. You will be told, haha, fuck you, turn around and go. Like, I can't go for a walk just to go for, like, an elongated walk. Like, I can go for a walk around the block, but I can't go for a walk across town just for shits and giggles right now. Like, you can't... Yeah, our town is got a stay-at-home order on. They're not going to give you jail time or anything, but the cops will pester you if you were just roaming around because you have no fucking reason to be out. You're on a lockdown. Why are you out? Are you going to get necessities? No. You going to get your bad habits or food? No. Then go home. But that's the problem here, is that, like, how you guys are talking about people that don't wear masks and people that lie about it. That happens here, and, like, Toronto specifically is the big reason why Ontario is still on lockdown, because they have all these people coming in because it's a big city, one of the big airports in Canada, and it keeps getting fucking bitch slapped around. No, man. We're in lockdown. We've been in lockdown since the first lockdown, and it got pushed further back into June. So, And I still expect it to get pushed back farther because it's been happening every time. I'm going crazy in Canada. Hashtag help the Canadians. As bad as it sounds, it's not really anything else you could do. If you got here, you'd... No, there are no. Oh my god, I don't even want to know. He's something, that guy. He's something. I'm gonna be real and state I don't know the difference between a Republican or the whatever the other one is. No, but isn't that like but like wouldn't that oh so it's kind of just like the equivalent. No, politicians are politicians, just like lawyers are lawyers. They both have to do good things, but they both do shitty things at the same time. So, celebrities should have never been allowed to run for office. That, in my opinion, Canada or American. I just feel like I don't think celebrities should have been able to run because that's media driven. I don't know. And that's not a shot at Trump. That's a shot at any American, any Canadian actors that have done it. Actually, I thought you guys would have assumed it was at Schwarzenegger. See, that's because he was the first one. Yeah, he was the governor of California before Trump or Kanye was interested. That's what I mean. That's why I thought you would have assumed him. But, like, Kevin O'Leary from Canada wants to run. That's... Mm-hmm. I knew that. He must have been good if he went from... You know what, though? I've heard Reagan is regarded as, like, a bad president, but he wasn't regarded as one of the worst.
He got impeached, I think.
Yeah, well, I think he brought... But, like, he still wasn't considered one of your guys' worst. Yeah, he was Watergate, but he still wasn't considered one of the worst, which is saying something. But then again... I don't know. Nixon and... Wasn't Nixon the big-nosed bald guy? Which one's... Or is... They look the same. Seen... Which one are you talking about, senior or junior? Because junior was dumb. Are you talking? Well, senior I think was... Yeah, senior would have been around the Reagan and...
Alright, so was it Reagan?
Yeah, you're... Poopy, yeah, you're talking about Stoner Bush. You're talking about junior.
Okay, so it was Reagan or Nixon? Fuck, I don't know which one. I just looked up Ronald Reagan and the thing is, why is Reagan so popular? Reagan still remains one of the most popular presidents in American history because of his optimism for the country. He was the first president of the United States to have been divorced. He embodies Republican, like the Republican values. I think that's why I voted.
You know what though? I will give the American politicians like they are one of the most like even if they're douchebag politicians I've noticed, they all pride themselves on being cold-hearted Americans. I don't know if that's
Not all of them, actually.
no, a lot of them shat on America. Some of them did, but like there's a lot of them that were like I'm still from America and I want to not I don't want to say it like Trump, but like they all did want to state they wanted to make their America great again in their own little way without like it's hard to even say that sentence without me thinking about Trump, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Same I know. The news brought him up a couple days ago for me, and I was like, I didn't know he was doing things. I don't know. Apparently, it had to do with government. I don't remember what it was, but it had to do with people losing faith in him, and I just kind of went.
Oh, that's because they want him to run for 2024.
Yeah, he's just doing the same thing he does with every other thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but if I'm gonna do it. He has his papers. Ron White has also filed his papers to run for president. I don't know. Jack Black?
I mean, look, it's already a joke. We had a reality star.
You had okay. You had the host of The Apprentice as your president. Okay, I don't have beef with the Jenners, but you know what? Like, I just can't. I don't want to watch my allies have to put Caitlyn Jenner on TV for public announcements. You know how much American television I watch? Like, and my girlfriend's there. Commanderette-in-Chief. He has a vagina now. Won a bunch of gold medals with a penis, and now has a vagina. But you know what? Not that I have an issue with it, but it still confuses the fuck out of me.
You know, there are guys that have, like, girls in it, like wrestling.
See, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, there are girls that can kick my ass, don't get me wrong, and I'm aware of that. But, like, if you're a male wrestler, and you've been male wrestling dudes your entire life, and then you become transgender and identify as a woman, and go into a high school level women's team, I feel like that's a little bit... There's probably going to be girls he'll go up against to get his ass kicked, but I feel like a good majority just being used to fighting people twice your size in the men category. See, but you know what? I don't know. Running? Are you? I feel like you run slow on purpose. Only when you want to. I can run fast, but I don't have the cardio. Yeah, I don't have the stamina to do it for a long time. Unless I'm scared or pissed off. Like I have gotten pissed off in a game of like American football. Actually, European football too. I was playing in high school, and it was one of the only times I ever actually played, and it was just for phys ed. And there's always the one asshole in class, and he fucked with me the entire time, and he tripped me when I went to go for my shot. So instead of me just taking the ball, because it was gym class, I wasn't going to get in super amounts of trouble, I just went in to go slide the ball out from in front of him, but instead I just went straight for his foot. Like, I don't care. Gotta have fun. take people out, be rowdy, be rough, bring people to the danger zone. Hey. No, there's okay. You talk to Michael Phelps. He was an Olympic gold swimmer and a huge chronic. I suck at.
Did something. Yeah. Those poopy do. No, but you run.
No, I'm saying it's not the weed's fault that Poopy is. It's Poopy's choice to be lazy. It's my choice to sit here on my ass and eat a whole like pound of chocolate pretzels instead of going for a jog. Well, was that work? Oh. See, when I'm working, and I drink a lot more like nasty. Usually coffee. Out of the pool? You nasty. Grapes getting fucked up on chlorine. That's why he's not looking at the pool with the kids. He's tripping out on his podcasts. Walking around the pool, going, why is this guy screaming in my ear? Really, it's some kid? Okay, but okay, but he's also listening to a podcast at the same time.
Yeah, like I have my AirPod in one ear, and I just walk around the pool deck for like 2 hours. I just walk around, and yeah, sometimes I lock eyes with the pool.
Oh, dude, yeah, I get that.
Guy that like tried to grab my foot one time, like he was
Hmm.
oh god, I don't know why I didn't find it funny. Like I thought it was funny, but I was just so irritated by it at the moment.
See, but you know what? If it was one of your friends or something.
Even